Hello, Ron Bashar here. We are together with another Ray video. This time it's a little bit of a specific video. We have the personal clan versus clan upcoming, and I thought this might come in handy. So most of us will do our forge crafts during the CVC, so our clan, our personal rewards get better. I mean, we get some points for the clan and for ourselves, and we have the best forge pass active that gives the full bolster set. I mean, this goes if you have or if you haven't bought the forge pass. So the idea is to get at least one working set, one decent set for the free to play, and it is to get like 3 or 4 working sets of bolster for those who bought the forge pass. So if you haven't bought the forge pass, if you are free to play, or I mean, if you haven't bought the forge pass is more correct. I mean, you could be investing but have not bought the forge pass anyway. So the idea is, I think you will have around 25 crafts here to do if you have bought it, if you haven't bought it, and if you have bought it, you will have 205 crafts for bolster. So guys, the idea is, since you have so limited crafts, I mean, even if you have bought the forge pass, the idea is to craft them one by one. That's my first tip to you. The second tip is obviously to use rank and rated charms for it. And I would say, if you are out of those, just wait, because I mean, these are very precious crafts. It's not like perception or something, right? You never know you are getting more bolster crafts, because I believe this is the 3rd time it has showed up. It was Forge Pass Season 3, so Season 4, and now Season 7. So and the smart idea is, guys, so I keep referring to it bottom line and top line. Top line gear has fixed main stats, right? And bottom line gear has varying substats. And in case that wasn't clear, the top line is weapon, helmet, and shield, and the bottom line is gloves, chest, and boots. So the thing is, though the top line has a little less variance, because the main stat can't be bad, right? Because I mean, it is fixed. I mean, it can be bad, but it is fixed, right? There is no weapon in the game that doesn't have flat attack as main stat, right? So it has less chance of going wrong. So my idea is, I mean, the idea is to get 3 top line gear pieces and 1 bottom line. And I would say the most ideal would be to do the chest, because on gloves you have a little more variance. Or you could do gloves as well, but on boots you generally want speed, so boots are not very wise, I would say. So what I'm suggesting is that we use it like this: weapon charm and HP percentage substat charm, and we do the crafts one by one, right? And let's say I craft 1 or 2 here, and I get a nice item, a 6-star epic with an HP percentage substat. I just stop there. I go into my artifacts and I start upgrading it, and if it's good, I stop, right? Then I move to the next item in question, which is helmet, right? Then I start crafting helmets, and when I get a decent enough helmet with HP percentage substat, I upgrade it, and let's say it's bad, right? I keep crafting, I get another helmet, I upgrade it, I'm satisfied, I do it the same with the shield, and then I can move to the bottom line. I mean, I would suggest anything but boots, really, because bolster is not a very offensive set, so you don't really need the crit damage or crit rate as a main stat on the gloves either. So that's that. Of course, if you have the forge pass, you already will have a 6-star legendary set at the ready. I mean, feel free to mix and match. So the reason I made this video is, guys, I mean, all of us are probably very used to just bam craft 10 by 10, right? But the thing is, I mean, you could do that with perception, for example, right? Because I mean, every day we are getting access to several perception pieces, but the limited sets like swift parry, deflection, right? And even swift parry and deflection come over time, right? Bolster, you never know, right? I mean, we cannot get maybe for bolster for 3 more months, 4 more months, baby, right? Because as I said, Forge Pass 3 and Forge Pass 4 had bolster, and now we are in Forge Pass 7, which means we had like 4 months in between the last bolster. So, and especially if you're free to play, you will have only 25 crafts. So we are definitely not crafting 10 by 10 because you want to stop right there when you get that good piece. And also, as you know, rank and rarity charms are not really all that common. I mean, I know it's a little rich coming from me with 600, but I have been saving for a very, very long time, and soon I will be out myself because I'm going to craft the bolsters, craft the perceptions that I've been saving. Let me show you the perceptions that I have here. Look at this, guys, 470. I mean, I am going to craft a huge amount of perception this CVC. Of course, you could craft them right now, but it's better to do it tomorrow. So, as I said, the idea is use rank and rarity charm, use specific type charms. I mean, and that's a happy thought, guys, because I have been always getting discontented by the Doom Tower floors awarding me type charms, right? And I don't think I have ever used type charms for anything. I mean, except for advanced quests or something. I mean, I haven't used these at all. And another thing that I would like to remind is that you might be worried about using HP percentage charm for bottom line gear, right? Because you might think that it prevents us from getting HP percentage as a main stat because it's the best thing, right? I mean, that's the thing we want most. If we are using bolster gear, we would like everything to have HP percentage as main stat and maybe boots speed. So the thing is though, the substats don't really interfere with the main stats. So even if you are using an HP percentage substat, the item will first roll its main stat, and if it's an HP percentage, then it will override the substat charm. And it happens in that order. So using a specific substat charm never hurts your chances of getting that main stat on that item. So so for gloves and chests, you have 1 in 8 chance to get a specific main stat, right? I mean, flat HP, percentage HP, flat attack, percentage attack, flat defense, percentage defense, resistance and accuracy. And the resistance or accuracy replaced by crit damage and crit chance for gloves. And finally for boots, those two are replaced with speed only. So for boots you have 7 possibilities, and for gloves and chest you have 8 possibilities. And as I was saying, even if you use a HP percentage substat charm, it does not hurt your chances of getting a HP percentage chest. So I didn't want anyone to miss this, guys, because I mean, this is the one time, I mean, in my almost 8 months of playtime, type charms are actually helpful, because what we really want is using a weapon, helmet and shield and just one piece from the bottom gear, so we can be free to use our best items for the other 2 slots, right? Imagine, guys, having a HP percentage main stat gloves with triple speed or something, right? That's better. Or speed boots with quad roll on HP percentage. That's what we want. And it is very, very, very hard to get it done on Bolster, where we have very limited crafts, right? And that's why I think this method is best. And since we have a personal CVC coming tomorrow, I decided I share. And I will see you on stream. Bye bye.